More of what's hot. Again, we're joined by Tracy Johnson with Tempo Milwaukee and Jeff Wagner of News Radio 620 WTMJ.
All right, charges could come today for a 19-year-old man accused of scribbling threatening graffiti on the walls of Kettle Moraine High School in Waukesha County. You can see some of those images right here on your screen. Police say the suspect's intent, despite those words, was not to threaten people. Should he face jail time, or is this a defacing property case? What do you think?
You send him to jail, and you send him to jail for a good period of time. This is not a prank. It's a 19-year-old guy. Apparently, there's also a 19-year-old woman that's in custody as well. Look, what happened out of Kettle Moraine High School, they ended up, about half the kids ended up going home. There was absolutely no teaching going on, Friday because everybody was in pretty much of an uproar. Parents' lives were upset. A lot of people felt unsafe, especially by some of the nature of that graffiti. This is a big deal. Make examples of these people. Yeah, you send both of these folks to jail.
I couldn't agree with you more, Jeff. And I think that the most frustrating thing as a parent, not as a student at that school, but is that the authorities didn't recognize this as a threat off the bat. How much more threatening than kill people can language get?
And yuppie scum.
Right, and there's this date out there of March 13th of I don't know what's going to happen, but that is a serious threat.
Right now, maybe, I understand, maybe they're saying that these people, these two didn't actually intend to hurt anyone, but clearly they were making a threat. It unnerved a lot of kids. I talked about this in my radio program Friday. I actually had kids at the school who were calling in talking about how they had gone home, their parents had pulled them out. This was a very big deal, and you got to make examples of it because we're coming into the spring, as summer gets closer, you get the bomb threats, you get the graffiti threats, you get this stuff. You got to make examples of these people.
Especially after this was a couple of days after three students were killed in a school in Ohio.
This reminds me too of what happened at UW Parkside, a month ago, and there still haven't been charges in that case. It was a racist threat where they were threatening to kill people, and we still haven't seen charges.
Great point.
There. Well, and it's about when do we react and when do we overreact and underreact, and I think there was underreaction here.
All right, guys, on to the next topic. $2 million from Milwaukee taxpayers is on the way to Frank Jude Jr. He is the man beaten by off-duty Milwaukee police officers at a party in 2006. Mayor Tom Barrett signed off on the deal on Friday. So what do you guys think? Is this settlement fair?
I think it's one of these situations where if the matter had gone to trial, especially given all the publicity and all the evidence that was presented and all the actions against some of the police officers, if this matter had gone to trial, I think the city might have been well looking at a verdict much larger than this. $2 million is a lot of money, but in this particular case, I certainly understand why they settled.
Yeah, and I don't know all the details of the case. All I know is that this has been going on for a very, very long time, and we need to put us behind this.
Yeah, this was just a very, very unfortunate situation. You had some renegade/rogue police officers. I think that the police department is a lot better as a result of actions they've taken after this. It's just an unfortunate period of Milwaukee history, and hopefully we can get past this. And I think this was a good step.
From a PR standpoint for the city, good thing just to pay the $2 million
Put it behind you.
And not drag this out any longer?
Put it behind you, absolutely. And again, I think the lawyers were probably saying, hey, the lawsuit was for $30 million. And I think the lawyers were saying, hey, you get this in front of a jury, and that jury, they might not like a lot of this stuff here. Let's just be done with this. So I think the sooner you get this part of Milwaukee history behind you, the better it is, just like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Absolutely.
We bring it full circle. We'll take a quick break on that note, and we will be right back.